We'll be looking at definition 3, circular functions. We will be using the unit circle. The unit circle has a radius of 1. For any given point xy, x is equal to cosine theta, y is equal to sine of theta, and y divided by x is equal to tangent theta, where x does not equal to 0. So there's a picture of the unit circle. If you notice, and if you memorize quadrant 1, you can reproduce all the other 3 quadrants of the unit circle. Remembering that in algebra, the values are positive, positive, negative, positive, negative, negative, and positive, negative. All right, so let's use the unit circle to find the function. 225 degrees is in quadrant 3. You just go to your unit circle, and it's cosine, so what we want is we want the x value. Okay, so let me erase that, and let's look at what is the x value for 225 degrees. It is negative square root of 2 over 2. Okay, cotangent is the reciprocal function of tangent. Tangent is y over x, so what we want is x divided by y. Let's put the values involving x, y, and x divided by y to the side. So cosine is the x. Cotangent is x divided by y. If you had a 4 power 3, that is also quadrant 3. X value is negative 1/2. Y value is negative root 3 over 2. Negative over negative is positive. That's 1 over root 3. If we rationalize, it will be root 3 over 3. Okay. So let's do this. All right. Secant is the reciprocal function of cosine, so we're looking for 1 over x. So at pi, your x value is negative 1. 1 divided by negative 1 is negative 1. Use the unit circle to find the 6 trigonometric functions of each angle. So we'll do our sine, cosine, and tangent first. And then we will find the reciprocal functions by finding the reciprocal. Sine of 60 is the y value. Y is square root of 3 over 2. Cosine of 60 is the x value, 1/2. And tangent is y over x, which gives us square root of 3. Now, if you take the reciprocals, cosecant of 60 is 2 over root 3. We can also rationalize. Secant of 60 is 2. And cotangent of 60 is 1 over root 3. Okay, 5 pi over 4. Now we have our angle in radians. That's equivalent to 225 degrees. Again, we'll do sine, cosine, and tangent. Then get the reciprocal functions. Okay, so cosine, we're doing sine first. Sine of 225 is the y value, negative root 2 over 2. Negative root 2 over 2 for cosine. This is going to be 1. So if you take the reciprocal, cosecant is equal to negative 2 over root 2. Secant is negative 2 over root 2. And cotangent is 1. Okay, if theta is a reference angle in quadrant 4, and the point 1 over root 10, negative 3 over root 10 lies on the terminal side, find sine, secant, and tangent. Okay, so this is your x value. This is your y value. So sine of theta is equal to negative 3 over root 10. Okay, then they ask us for secant of theta. That's the reciprocal function of cosine. So that's going to be your 1 over x. Let's do it over here. Sine is a y value from the point. So this would equal to root 10. Excuse me. And tangent of theta is equal to y over x, which is equal to negative 3 over root 10, divided by 1 over root 10, which is equal to negative 3. Then use the unit circle to find all values of theta between 0 and 2 pi for which cotangent is equal to negative root 3. Now, if you recall, cotangent of theta, let's put this over 1, is a reciprocal of tangent. So tangent was y over x. So we're looking for the point negative 3, 1. Negative square root of 3, 1. Because cotangent is x over y. So we're looking at our unit circle. And that will occur when the x value has negative root 3 over 2. And the y value has 1/2, which occurs at 5 pi over 6 and 11 pi over 6. So memorize the unit circle and use that to find your trig value.